Hello everybody and welcome to round 2 Champions Cup review. And there was a cat moving, but I think she's gone, so yeah, good. Yeah, let's go. So, if you've not seen the preview, I'd go check it out, and you know what to do. Hit that button harder than some of the Bill Mata tackles that was at the weekend. If you saw that game, you'll know what I'm on about. Anyway, let's go. So, in the first game of the weekend, Northampton hosted Toulon. I predicted Toulon to win, but Northampton yet again, shocking everyone, including me, scoring a very late on try. What was it? 77th minute try to win 22 points to 19. So Northampton are 2 from 2. I did not expect that at all. I thought they might struggle a little bit, but they've come flying out the blocks, which is, it's been good to see. All the Premiership clubs have actually shocked me. Again, I did write them off a little bit, and yeah, I was wrong. I know I did put an apology thing, but I was wrong. Anyway, moving on. We've now next going to France as Bayonne hosted Glasgow. Now Glasgow, I predicted Bayonne to win this because, yeah, Bayonne, if you're looking around round 1, Bayonne drew with Munster. Glasgow played, to be honest with you, Glasgow played horrendously against Northampton. Glasgow threw it away against Northampton. They didn't play well at all. Now, that's not taking credit away from Northampton. It was a good win for them, but Glasgow just didn't turn up really. So I thought Bayonne might take this, but Glasgow found not quite back to where they usually are, but they still managed to find a bit of solidity, squeezing it out by a single point. Glasgow winning it 11 points to 12. So yeah, good first couple of games for the weekend. Poor first couple of games for my predictions as I go 0 from 2. That will all start to change as we go over to game 3, which is the Stormers hosting La Rochelle. Now, I predicted Stormers to just about pip last year's and the year before that champions, and I was correct. They did, with a last minute try. You've probably all seen the videos of Marnie Libok kicking that last minute conversion to win the game for the Stormers. Yeah, really good from Stormers. I know they've had a poor start in the URC, but that game looked solid for them. They seem to start looking a bit better. And next up we got the Stone X, and oh my goodness, what a thriller that one was. We are talking about a 13 try thriller here. Yeah, 13 try thriller between Saracens and Connacht, as Saracens edged them out 55 points to 36. Now I did predict Saracens to win. Didn't quite think in that fashion, Connacht, they've struggled in the first couple of games of the Champions Cup, I will be honest. They lost by quite a margin to Bordeaux last week, and again, shifting 50 points to Saracens. They did score 36 of their own though, so not always doom and gloom, but yeah. Amazing watch though, mind you. Next up, speaking of Bordeaux, they played Bristol. I did predict Bordeaux to win this game, and I was right. Bordeaux are looking good. They really are. They may be a bit of a dark horse to go far, maybe even win it, who knows. Bit too early to say stuff like that, I think, but yeah. Bordeaux won 36-17, another solid win for them. They're looking good, as I said. Next up, we go to France. We stay in France, actually, as Lyon hosted the Bulls. And the Bulls, I said Lyon to win. The Bulls missed a late penalty, and Lyon managed to squeeze it by a single point. So, yeah. Some of these games are looking really tight. I mean, there were some good games at the weekend. So that's what me on 4 out of 6. Yeah, so, you know, after a poor start, my predictions actually weren't too bad. Next up, we go to the RDSs. The URC table toppers faced the Premiership table toppers in Dublin, and Leinster. That was Leinster versus Sale. I said Leinster to win. Leinster did win, 36-27. Sale seemed to have a bit of a... Sale actually had the lead at half time. And then Leinster seemed to pull away a bit, and then Sale managed to claw 2 incredibly late tries back. One in the 78th minute, one in the 80th minute, to claw themselves back a little bit. But no. Yeah. Really good rugby again, some really good games, but that's me 5 from 7 in my predictions. Moving on, Cardiff versus Bath. Cardiff were appalling against, I won't say appalling, but they were poor against Toulouse last week. But, you know, at the Cardiff Arms, they turned it round. They did alright against Bath. I will be honest, they may have got 2 bonus points out of that. Yes, they did. As Bath won 32-39. So a very, very tight game. Not a very, very tight game, but a tight game. Cardiff did have the lead at half time as well. Bath managing to fight hard. Was it a last minute winner? There was that many games I can't tell you off the top of my head. No, not really. Nah. About 10 minutes before the end, Bath scored. So, yeah. Great game there. Cardiff looked a bit better. Bath still looking solid. 6 from 8 now on my prediction. Doing really well. Then we go to the Kingspan as Ulster, who had been winless in the last 3 games, I believe. So, really needed a win there. Faced Racing. I believe I said Ulster to win this, and they did. Ulster, they did really well. They won it 31-15. So a solid win for Ulster against Racing. Yeah. Ulster fans seem to be happy with that win. I would be too. But 7 from 9 now. After a poor start, my predictions have gone really, really well. Saturday, clean sweep. Then we get to Sunday. And yeah, so Exeter faced Munster. I believe I said Munster. Who did I say to win this one? I can't actually remember. Give me a second. I'll be pausing it. Okay, going back and looking. I've made too many predictions. I can't remember. I did say Exeter to win this, and they did 32-24. I believe they had a very late pushback. Munster were leading for most of the game. Late kind of second half of the second half, last quarter of the game, I'll say, second half of the second half, after the hour mark, whatever you want to say, Exeter scored 3 tries and dominated. Munster looked good, but yeah. 32-24 winners Exeter. They'll probably be happy with that. Solid game. Exeter are 2 from 2 now. Munster are drawn 1, lost none. So URC and French teams not doing so hot. Premiership teams are running the show at the minute, I will be honest. Next up, Harlequins hosted Toulouse. Yeah, Harlequins, they did get a last minute winner over Racing, I think it was last week. Toulouse smashed Cardiff at Twickenham Stoop. I think Toulouse, I said to win this. Toulouse did win it pretty comfortably, 1947. No, not the year, the score, 1947. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, yeah, Toulouse looked mightily impressive again. They always do, Toulouse. They are probably the best kitted out team in the Europe, if not the world. Toulouse, so yeah. The Real Madrid of rugby, shall we say. If you don't really understand rugby, but I suspect most of you watching do. Anyway, and then on to the last game of the week. We had Stade Francais hosting Leicester in Paris. I said Leicester to win, and Leicester did pip it 24 points to 27. Yeah, so again, a good week for my predictions. What's that? a really good week for my predictions. I went 10 out of 12. That's not bad. I'll take that. After being 0 from 2, going 10 out of 12, I'll take. Yeah. Let me know your predictions. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you're here, make sure to subscribe, like all that good stuff. Yeah. There will be a Challenge Cup one up if you want to watch that one. I know not everyone really bothers about the challenge if their team's in the champions, but it is solid. There are some actual good games in it. I would watch it if you can. If you need motivation, the Georgian team, the Black Line, are doing really well. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.